YouTube. Hi guys. Say hi.
Hi.
Right, so we're going to answer some questions and answers at the moment. And our first lot is by Sigrid. I hope I said your name right. I'm sorry if I say any of your names wrong.
Celine.
Yeah, well, we know who you are. Right, and Sigrid's first question is Celine using her sling? And how did I convince her to use it? Do you use your sling?
No.
You do sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
You used it a lot in the beginning, huh? Yeah. Basically, she used the sling when she was first using the crutches to help with remembering to keep her leg up, and because it was really tiring when she first started. Yeah? What's the matter? They can't see that. Yeah, so when she first started, and it was tiring when she started using her crutches, so that's when we started with the sling. As she's become more proficient with her crutches, she's stopped using the sling except for when she's more tired. When she gets really tired, that's when she starts bringing the sling out. Is that right? Yeah? Okay. What distances can she walk? And how much time does she spend walking? How far do you think, walking?
A little bit, but last time when I was walking up there, when the other kids were trying to ask me to run, but I didn't because my legs started to hurt.
Yeah. So she can walk some distances, but not far. We don't encourage using without her crutches. She has to walk with her crutches. She gets told off if she's not using them. How do you sit down, Robert? Right. You sit down? You want to sit up there? You're going to have room to sit on that top one? Are you sure? Okay. Well, you just saw that in the video. Have you considered a wheelchair? At this stage...
Spider!
Well, don't worry about the spiders. At this stage, we're not concerned with a wheelchair. I think a wheelchair will be brought in when she progresses further in the Perthes disease. I don't think they consider it needed until it gets more serious in New Zealand.
Mommy, I thought someone was going to do the video.
No, we're doing the video. Alright. Have you considered to copyright and market your sling design? No, for the simple reason that I would say the slider sling was already copyrighted to start with. So for me to try and copyright and market it would probably be frauding it. Right, the next lot of questions is from Helena and Liana. I hope that's right. Does Celine have pain? Do you feel pain? Yeah? How often do you feel pain?
Some and a lot.
Some and a lot. Okay. Do you feel pain all the time? Is it a lot of pain all the time or just a little bit of pain all the time?
That.
A lot. Okay.
School.
No, we're not up to that yet. Does she use her crutches always?
No.
No. But are you meant to?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes we get naughty and she doesn't use them when she's meant to. How do you convince her to do so? It's not so much convincing with Celine as in she gets told and reminded that she needs to use her crutches when she's not using them. Does she use the Snyder sling? Only when she's tired these days. Can she put it on and off herself?
No.
No, the belt's a little tricky for her, so I usually have to put the belt on it for her. The material part, it depends on what she's wearing. With her dress that she's wearing today, as you can see, I usually have to help her with the material part because she kind of misjudges where her foot is and where the sling is. Can she sit with it? Again, you just saw that she did.
Yeah.
How much time a day can she spend walking? What distances? Some of these questions are kind of repeats from other people, but that's okay. She only walks as much as she needs to with her crutches. When she's tired, we kind of encourage her to sit down a lot more than we encourage her to walk. Is there a progress, and do you have a strategy for it? At the moment, we're just doing the wait and see thing. There's no set progress for it. You're a little heavy, sweetie. We don't, well, I mean, there's no real strategy. She just does the exercises, does what she has to do that day, and that's about it. We don't really use a strategy, we just deal with things as they come. Is it possible to return to normal walking wise? Don't throw your crutches, thank you, miss. Eventually, yes, from what I know. Won't be for a few years yet. Not until the disease has worked its way through and we've done all the healing stuff. Can she go shopping, visit friends, participate in school excursions? Yes, and yes, she does all that.
Yes.
You know, we go shopping all the time, and I'm sure you've seen that in the vlogs that she goes she goes grocery shopping with me, and sometimes she goes to places like the warehouse with me, which is a store that we have here. Nobody can see anything, Celine. Stop pulling that up. She visits her neighbours quite a lot, and sometimes I drop her off at her friend's Beck's, and my friend Beck with her daughter Brooke, and they have a play date. The main thing I do is make sure that the parents understand that Celine can't do things like running and jumping without her crutches, especially not jumping. Hey, yeah. You know, no climbing and things like that. So I give them some basic rules on what she's allowed to do and what she's not allowed to do, and then it's up to them to follow through. Schools, excursions, yes, she does all that. The schools in New Zealand are very disabled aware, so the teachers work around the disabled students that they have and make sure that they can participate in all the items. Things like sports and things like that, the teachers check to see whether she's allowed to do that sort of stuff, and if she's not allowed, then she's given a different type of task altogether. Do you do exercises for her foot muscles, especially for her toes, and to prevent shortening of the Achilles tendon?
Sometimes.
Right. So the first one, you've got to lie down. You alright? And you've got to lift your leg up. No, straight. And hold it. And then down. And up. Hold it. And then down. And she's got to do 10 of those. Down. Up. And down. Up, hold it, and then down, up, hold it, and down. How many is that?
I think it's 9.
9? I'll take your word for it. Hold it and down. That's 10. So the next one is her foot one, and she has to put her foot up like this, and then she has to wave it like this. Yeah? 3, 4, 6, your legs straight, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Next one, she has to go on her side. On your side? No, the other way. Lie down on your side. Good girl. And up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. That's 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
good girl. And then the last one she does on a seat. So do you want to scoot along to there?
To the stairs.
Yeah, just sitting on the edge. Right. And lifting up your skirt a little so we can see what you're doing with your leg.
1,
And down.
2,
And down.
3,
And down.
4,
And down.
5,
And down.
6,
And down.
7,
And down.
8,
And down.
9,
And down.
10.
And down. Good girl. Have you thought of using a wheelchair? Again, probably won't be considered until her Perthes disease gets a bit worse, or she's in recovery stage. How does Celine feel about that?
I don't know.
You don't know. How do you feel about using crutches and using wheelchairs?
I think the wheelchairs are fun.
Fun. What about your crutches?
I think they're fun too.
Do you? Are they meant to be fun?
I think so because sometimes I race around with them.
Yeah, you do a lot of racing around with them, that's for sure. Because do you like being barefooted? So do you like having only one shoe on?
One.
Do you like that? No?
Yes.
Kind of depends.
Like 2 foot. And I like 2 shoes on.
It depends on her mood and what she's wearing and things like that. Some days she'll wear one shoe and some days she'll wear both. Right, now Liana is a girl with Perthes disease herself, and she's got some questions for you. Okay? Why don't you have coloured crutches?
Because I just got normal crunches.
Yeah. The crutches that we have we rent, and when we went to get them, they didn't have coloured ones. I don't think I've actually even seen coloured ones where we live. They probably have them in the bigger cities, but not in our little town. We're stuck with the plain boring grey ones. How far can you walk?
Not long.
Again, not long. No. How do you go upstairs? Shall we show them? Okay. How did your classmates react on your first day of school?
I was a little bit too shy.
You were shy. Did they ask you lots of questions? Could you explain to them what they were? Or what had happened?
No.
No. At the time, she could tell them what she had, but she couldn't explain what it was. So there was a lot of misunderstanding among all the other teachers, apart from the one that she already had. And that's only because I'd already talked to her teacher before school started. Any footage? No, I don't usually take footage of other children. They're my own, for the simple reason that it's technically against the privacy law in New Zealand. It's one thing for me to take footage of Celine, it's another for me to take footage of someone else's child without their permission. And another is I don't stay around at school, so sometimes I get to school early and I might take footage of Celine doing something then, but for the most part I take her into school, say goodbye and go and pick her up afterwards. I don't get to stay at school. What does your best friend say?
I like you.
What does she say about your Perthes disease? About having crutches?
I want to have a turn on your crutches.
Yeah, your crutches are very popular with the other kids. They all want to have a go at it.
But I say no.
No, because it's not a toy, eh?
Yeah. They're my crutches. Mine.
Okay. What is your favourite pastime? What's your favourite activity? What do you like doing?
Climbing I like climbing.
But you're not allowed to climb anymore. So what do you like doing now that you have crutches? You like drawing. You do a lot of drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And painting.
And painting. And you like to make jewellery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like to be princesses, and I like to be a fairy.
Yeah, we like dressing up as well. What do you do when people stare?
When I walk away from them.
Yeah, we just ignore it, don't we?
Yeah. And then I walk away.
Yeah.
But I don't like them staring at me.
What do you do when people ask? When they ask you what you did.
I say I got the Perthes disease.
Yeah. And then they usually turn to me and ask what on earth that is. What do you do when people pity you? Well, we don't really get people that pity us. Once they hear the explanation, they just sort of shrug their shoulders and move on. New Zealanders aren't really a big deal and, huge emphasis on stuff. So we don't really get a lot of, oh, you poor thing sort of thing. How many Snyder slings do you have?
How much, Mum?
You used to have 4, but you've gone through 2 of them. You've
5.
No, you don't have 5. You
5.
have your
1.
You have the black one with the red material.
3.
That's your first one. And then you've got your blue one that you're wearing now, that you usually wear for school.
Yeah, with butterflies.
Yeah, it's got butterflies on it now. And then you used to have a pink and a purple one, but both of them have need repairs. So you've got 2 active and 2 non-active. We're pretty hard on our slings, aren't we? Yeah. Too much racing around with them. Do you use the toe rings?
No.
No, only because she's lost them. They're a little loose on her toes. They're probably designed for children a bit bigger than Celine. Oh, you got my keys, have you? So, yeah, she's kind of lost them. Ankle bracelets. Celine doesn't have any ankle bracelets at the moment. And the other thing is she can't use the ankle bracelets or the toe rings or tattoos and stuff at school. They're not part of the uniform, so she can't use them. Do you enjoy having a bare right foot? Sometimes. Yeah. At the moment she's got a sock on. In summer she wears the bare white foot more often, but it's starting to get to winter, so it's a lot colder now. and so she's starting to wear socks, and sometimes she might wear her shoes. Again, it depends on what she's wearing and what her mood is like. Have you tried free-toe socks for cooler days? No. I'm not quite sure what you mean by free-toe socks. Are they the socks that have little toes, or are they socks without toes?
Socks without toes.
Are they? I don't have a clue. We don't have any, so she can't try them. How do you carry things you can't hold in your hands?
One.
Yeah, if she's got to carry something, like her plate, she uses one crutch instead of both. Or else, if it's something that might spill, then she gets like me or a friend to carry it for her. Have you tried to carry things with your toes? Yes?
Yes.
She was carrying around a spoon with her toe the other day when she was helping Mummy clean up the lounge. And lastly, Liana wants to know what to wear on the wedding of what to wear to the wedding of her aunt. If you're going to wear a sling, I would suggest wearing a knee-length dress or skirt. There's lots of pretty ones out there, or if your mum is skilled with the sewing machine, she could probably make one for you. I know that Celine finds the knee-length dresses and skirts a lot easier than the full-length, despite her wearing a full-length one today. But yeah.
Can I get something out of my sock?
Yes, you can get something out of your sock. You don't have to ask to do that. Yeah. I would say a knee-length dress or skirt. Lots of pretty ones. You are weird. Okay, back to the grid. Celine complains a lot of exhaustion as well. And yes, she is a wee bit of a drama queen. What's that?
It was in my sock.
Okay. So yeah, we get some high dramatics from Celine. She goes from very, very happy to very, very upset.
Mad upset.
I think that's probably common. Common with age and just common with dealing with high stress situations. As for crutchless steps, we don't encourage crutchless steps. If she's got to walk, she has to use her crutches. I have no idea how a child can count to 500, because I'm sure Celine can't count to 500 yet, can you?
Yeah, 500.
No. You can count to 800.
500, 600, 700,
Yeah,
800.
no, that's not. I'm talking like 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 500. There's a lot, eh? Yeah. So I feel so sorry for your little one. But yeah, no, we don't do crutchless steps. It's with the crutches or not at all. Again, she is meant to be completely non-weight bearing, so no running, jumping, things like that. It's getting a little bored. How often does pain occur? All the time. Yeah. She's asking for her pain medication a lot more than she used to. As for surgery... Well, it won't go up any further. As for surgery, she isn't expected to have surgery until the disease has kind of run its course and we're in the process of it recovering. Hi guys, so if you like the video, please like it, share it, whatever. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And otherwise, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.